In the cliffs and valleys of the Sayadris, the wind was roaring. Dark clouds had gathered, and a shadow of danger had fallen over Panhala Fort. The Adil Shahi general, Sidi Johar, had surrounded the fort with a massive army. Food was running low inside the fort, water was limited, and every passing moment was becoming more dangerous. But there was a lion inside that fort. He was Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Maharaj knew, if I remain trapped here, the dream of Swaraja will be trapped as well. He had to escape. The secret plan. One night was chosen, a stormy, dark night filled with rain and thunder. That night, Maharaj would secretly leave Panhala Fort. Maharaj called his most trusted Mavalas. Among them stood Baji Prabhu Deshpande, loyalty in his eyes, determination on his face, and in his heart only one emotion: my Maharaj must remain safe. Maharaj said, Baji, we must reach Vishalgad, but the enemy will surely chase us. Someone must hold the mountain pass. Without a moment's delay, Baji Prabhu replied, Maharaj, that responsibility is mine. Until I hear the sound of cannons from Vishalgad, I will not leave that pass. The roar of Pavan-Kend. After descending the fort, the enemy grew suspicious. Sidi Johar's forces began the pursuit. Maharaj moved ahead toward Vishalgad, and Baji Prabhu stopped at a narrow mountain pass. That very pass later became immortal as Pavan-Kend. Only 300 Mavalas, and in front of them, thousands of enemy soldiers. But Baji Prabhu did not see numbers. He saw only one thing: the Swaraja of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The battle. The first attack began. Swords clashed, sparks flew, blood was spilled. But the Mavalas stood firm in the pass. Baji Prabhu fought at the front. His sword flashed like lightning. One strike hit his shoulder, another pierced his chest. Blood began to flow, but he did not step back. On his lips was only one cry: Har, Har, Mahadev. The battle raged on for hours. One by one, the Mavalas fell. Baji Prabhu's body was covered with wounds. He was exhausted, but his spirit was still alive. Looking up at the sky, he prayed, "O God, just once, let me hear the sound of the cannon." And suddenly, the thunder of cannons echoed from Vishalgad. It was the signal. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had reached safely. Hearing that sound, a smile of satisfaction appeared on Baji Prabhu's face. He collapsed to the ground, but his victory was in his smile. He took his final breath for Swaraja. Pavan-Kend, sanctified by blood. That pass was later named Pavan-Kend because it had been purified by the sacrifice of Baji Prabhu. When Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj heard this news, tears filled his eyes. He said, "Today, Swaraja was protected by a lion." What do we learn from this story? What is loyalty? Baji Prabhu. What is responsibility? Baji Prabhu. What is sacrifice? In our lives, we often give up when difficulties arise. But remember Pavan-Kend. 300 men stood against thousands.